I'm your party director, Rock&Roll Cheri, and you're listening to Shrimp Boat Radio. I hope you're ready to have a good time, because it's time to party in paradise with Todd Sparks.
Let's have a party in paradise.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Party in Paradise. My name is Todd Sparks, along with Rock&Roll Cheri. Say hello, Rock&Roll Cheri.
Hello, Rock&Roll Cheri.
There it is. Every week, ladies and gentlemen, just like clockwork, Rock&Roll Cheri says her own name on the air.
Not
we appreciate
every week.
Well, practically.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, so glad to have you here with us. We got a lot of new listeners. We got new radio stations. We want a big shout out, big Party in Paradise shout out to everybody. Thank you for listening to us. We come to you every week from Panama City Beach, Florida, which is in the heart of the Gulf of Mexico. The panhandle of Florida. If you've never been to our part of the world, it's beautiful. When we say white sandy beaches, we mean
Literally, white sandy beaches.
Literally white sandy beaches. I mean, it is snow white here. Come see us. We would love to have you down. Let us know. Rock&Roll Cheri and I will let you buy us drinks and dinner. Yes!
I love that idea. That's a great
fantastic idea.
That's a wonderful idea.
Y'all come. But yeah, we're on stations all over the world every week, and we certainly do appreciate you listening to us. We have stations in California, the PCH. We have stations all the way over to the East Coast, A1A. So from the PCH to the A1A to the Florida Keys, where we love. Woo! Shout out to the Florida Keys, all the way up to Calgary, Alberta. So, like I say, stations all over North America. We have a station. Big shout out to our friends in Foxton Beach, New Zealand. They hear us down there on.
That's right, Riverside Country Radio.
Country Radio. Our
Glenda, Fred, and Charlie Trouble.
That's it, baby.
Oh Lordy.
We love the Kiwis. They send us emails every week. We get a lot of emails and jokes and what have you from down. Well, it's not down under. That's our Kiwi friends down under. But we do have fans and friends in Australia too. So we love you down.
And in fact, our show is heard in over 98 countries.
Isn't that something?
So your music is playing in over 160. But
I can barely even understand myself when I talk with my southern drawl and accent. But
you have an accent?
Yeah, isn't that something? So what we do every week, ladies and gentlemen, is we just try to have fun. It's a party in paradise, our little part of paradise. What your paradise is may not be my paradise. What somebody else's paradise is may not be Rock&Roll Cheri's paradise, but it's our own little paradise. And what I like to do is get in my hammock and right next to it with a Gulf breeze blowing on me, tropical breeze, got my little drink in my hand with my umbrella in it.
I was going to ask if it had an umbrella.
You better believe it did.
I used to love those umbrellas
and what probably,
when I was younger.
The way I mix a drink, it's probably melted the umbrella by the time I take my first little sip.
It's like a car battery.
Well, you know, I am a Southern boy. We make them strong. And so just sit back, relax. We will tell a few jokes. We're going to sing a few songs. We're going to just talk about what's happening now and what people have sent us.
Yeah,
emails.
Relax and we'll take care of the rest.
We relax. You relax. It's a party in paradise. When we started this show, it was going to be a television show, and now it's a radio show. We still video it.
And it may still be a television
That's
show.
right.
We're still in talks. We're still working on things. It's a process like anything else.
Yes, and
you know?
we just have a good time.
Yeah.
How it started was what Rock&Roll Cheri asked me. I said, well, what I like to do is I like to have a cookout in my backyard. My backyard overlooks the beautiful St. Andrews Bay, which leads into the Gulf of Mexico.
It does. I like watching the sunset from your backyard.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. So I got a little deck, and we have parties there. And my idea of paradise is having my friends over.
My favorite addition this winter has been the chimenea.
We have a little chimenea deal there.
Am I saying that right? The
I think
chimenea?
So. Rock&Roll Cheri hooked us up.
I brought it over.
Brought it over.
Oh my gosh,
and
that was
put together.
That was a
and
challenge.
We appreciate it.
I got the floor model that was already assembled.
Because Todd doesn't put crap together.
And I won't put it together.
I'm a guitar player. I am not a maintenance man. Thank you very much. I ain't putting it together. I will rock it once it's put together, but that's it. So, like I say, we get everybody together. We have our friends over. They could be Democrats. They could be Republicans. They could be poor. They could be rich. They could be musicians. They could have no talent whatsoever.
Just don't ask for money.
Just don't ask for money.
And bring something to drink.
And bring BYOB, baby.
Yeah, or BYOA.
We will share but you share it too.
Yeah, bring something for us too.
And, bring a little
Some
whatever, and I'll put it on the grill, and we'll do it.
kielbasa, some steak.
And so this is the song that started it all, folks, and it's called Party in Paradise from my Party in Paradise album. I hope you enjoy it.
Riding down the strip, rag top down, my girl by my side, I love this beach town. A permanent vacation, man, it sounds so nice. But let's head home, call all our friends, tell them bring their coolers, let this party begin. I know it's Tuesday, but it's paradise. Let's have a party in paradise. Good friends over, drinks on ice, laughing, joking, such good times. Life is great for such a small price. So come on in, it's so nice. Let's have a party in paradise. It's a party in paradise. Warm breeze blows, man, what a view. A tropical bay and my cool-clad crew. A cold, long neck with a cool lime slice. The girls are so pretty, the guys are so tan. Island music with the bongo man. Come join us in paradise. Let's have a party in paradise. Good friends over, drinks on ice, laughing, joking, such good times. Life is great for such a small price. Come on in, it's so nice. It's a party in paradise. It's a party in paradise. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Let's have 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 a party in paradise.
There it is, Party in Paradise.
Woo!
Bring your friends over.
I
Warm tropical breeze.
I can't tell you how much of a great reaction I get from the crowd when I'm out DJing at one of our beach resorts that I play at and things like that.
Rock&Roll Cheri, for those of you who don't know, is a great DJ.
It wasn't a plug for that.
Well,
it was just that I play that song and everybody gets dancing and playing in the pool and having a great time.
it's a toe tapper, as we say in
it
Alabama,
is.
where
It
I'm
is.
from.
It's
a toe
It's a
tapper.
moving and shaking song.
Moving and shaking, baby. So we're coming at you. We record this show every week, like I say, in Panama City Beach, Florida. We send it out to everybody. And right now, what has happened, when we're recording this, we record on Mondays. Last night was the Super Bowl.
Woo!
Talking about the Party in Paradise. What a game.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable ball game. I'm a huge football fan, pro and college, and what a game. What a play at the end. Unbelievable.
And it really could have gone either way. The entire game. I'm not really into sports. I'm not really that big. I mean, I do watch it from time to time with you.
Occasionally, yeah.
But I'm actually glad I tuned into this particular Super Bowl or this game because it was very worth it the entire time.
Great game.
I got
Great
mad.
game.
I got excited.
Actually, many times the Super Bowl does not live up to the hype, of course.
It's not
blowouts
eventful.
or it's boring. This was an exciting game. Usually the commercials are much better than the game. This time the game was much better than the commercials.
And I got to tell you,
we're going to talk about the commercials. But we're going to talk about the game.
Well, my first game that I ever watched on TV was the Super Bowl, and it was so uneventful that I was like, this is what you guys watch and have Monday night fights about? This is ridiculous.
Monday night fights.
Well, I mean, football, whatever.
Okay. She's not into the sports,
so
folks.
I didn't get
She's blonde with big boobs. So that's why we really keep her around.
Oh my gosh! But so I never paid any more attention to it.
Huge boobs.
Every now. Oh my gosh.
So,
okay.
I thought the game was great.
Yes.
Of course, the play at the end. We're all going to debate that for years. Why did the Seahawks run that play? But Tom Brady You know,
Well,
his balls were inflated. He had full-size balls last night. Let them back. Led to glory.
Were they overinflated balls?
I
You
don't.
think he had big
I
balls
think
about it?
I think everything was perfect. I think he had perfect balls
Perfect
last
balls.
night. He led back to
Tom Brady, perfect balls.
Yeah, you know what can you say?
Hashtag Tom Brady's perfect
Yeah.
balls.
And you know,
Oh my gosh.
you know,
And everybody handled them graciously.
I assumed many did after it was over. Yes, after the game was over.
Wait.
What now? Hold now.
Wait. Well, they had to be weighed.
What? And we all know how painful that can be, don't we, guys? So, what do you call 53 millionaires sitting around the TV watching the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
The Dallas Cowboys. But besides that, I had to get that dig in.
Now I
So,
like the Cowboys.
Yeah. Oh, I love a Cowboys. Speaking of Cowboys, I got a song.
I see what you did there.
Man,
Wow.
I segued into it, folks.
Oh.
It's off my Party in Paradise album. It's called, I want you guys to get to know
Now,
me
I
a
do
little
love
bit.
this song.
It's called Shrimp Boat Cowboy.
And what is it about this song? Say it, because,
What?
oh my God. Describe this song.
It's like a biography.
No, wait,
It's
no.
autobiography. What?
Say how you normally say it.
I don't know what else.
It's autobiographical.
It's a little autobiographical.
I'm
because I wanted-
comfortable in the woods and camping or in a hotel getting room service.
She's
Say it.
She's got big bosoms are on fire right now. Shrimp Boat Cowboy, folks. Hope you enjoy it.
Wearing cowboy boots on a fishing boat, singing gnarly tunes while I ride my horse. I don't apologize for who I am. Noodle in the river on a summer day, eating fresh lobster on Ambrogus Cay, wearing board shorts and a Stetson hat. I'm a shrimp boat cowboy, riding the range on the Gulf of Mexico, surfing turf, steel drums and brass skirts, guitars and bars after a long day's work. I'm a shrimp boat cowboy. Throw a cast net from an old wood dock, ride that bull on an 8-second clock. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fishing the flats as the sun comes up, my life is a beer in a silver cup, and it's a great day on the bay. And I'm a shrimp boat cowboy, riding the range on the Gulf of Mexico, surfing turf, steel drums and grass skirts, guitars and bars after a long day's work. I'm a shrimp boat cowboy. Treble hooking gators out on the bayou, out on the salt fishing for wahoo, making sure the cows have plenty of hay. Got my pretty sailor's daughter right here by my side, saddle up our horses and we're ready to ride. We'll take them for a run out by the bay. I'm a shrimp boat cowboy, riding the range on the Gulf of Mexico, surfing turf, steel drums and grass skirts, guitars and bars after a long day's work. I'm a shrimp boat cowboy. I'm a shrimp boat cowboy. I'm a shrimp boat cowboy. That's right.
There it is.
I love it.
So you were watching the Super. We watched the Super Bowl together last
Yes,
night.
yes.
Um,
There were lot going on.
A lot going on. The
Yeah.
game was great. Okay, but everybody wants to talk about the commercials.
Do they?
Yeah, because that's a lot of folks just watch the Super
for
Bowl
the commercials.
for the commercials.
And that's true.
Because a lot of companies, this is their make or break. It costs so much money. It's like I can't remember.
Like 10 million or something.
No. It's like $2 or $3 million for a half.
Oh,
half
then
a
I'm
minute.
way off.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well, I mean, you do a full minute. I can't remember. It's 6-8 million. I cannot remember. I read it, but it's a lot of dough. And
I have watched before for the commercials, and during the game, I would do laundry and other things. Not this particular Super Bowl, but in the past, because I do
because
check.
I need laundry done in my
I do
house. That's
no.
for dang sure. So there it is. But anyway, what commercials?
Okay.
Did you have favorites? Or
Of course I did. I have favorites of everything, and I've.
You're a scorekeeper,
I'm
no
one
doubt
of the
about
most
it.
opinionated people out there.
Everything.
And what?
Yeah.
You have a comment?
Just not yet.
I will tell you that I'm very curious about the sleep commercial that Jeff Bridges did.
Why?
I'd seen something about.
I'm a Jeff Bridges fan now.
I'm a Jeff Bridges fan. He did this movie, Blown Away, which
Yeah,
was great with
that's right.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Well, because I keep want to say Tom Jones, but Tom. No, I honestly get him confused. But Tom Jones is the singer.
Have you got a little captain in you tonight? Do we Rock&Roll Cheri?
No. So who's slacking on their job for that? Because you usually
Beats
bring
me.
it to me.
Mm.
But Tommy Lee Jones did the Blown Away movie with him, and there was another movie he did in where they were about
The Big
automobile.
Lebowski.
Well, yeah, but that's a
That's
given.
the deal.
Anyway, okay. So he has
Dude.
like this. So there's like this. I saw this thing on Twitter before. I think it was Twitter. Maybe it could have even been like Shazam or something. But it was something
I
about
don't know.
him in your bedroom with you, helping you sleep.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? But then I saw the commercial, and I'm going to follow up on it. You've done some research, though.
Well,
you took it to the next step.
Sure, you can get his album for free. You can download his album for free.
I
The whole
really,
deal on that site.
Yeah,
I don't know the site's name. We're not going to say it because they're not an advertiser on Party in Paradise.
Come on, Jeff.
But they need to be.
Come on, Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, we'd love to have Jeff Bridges on.
Oh, my God. Absolutely.
We'll turn him into a trop rocker. That's right.
I'll go home with the
think Jeff-
dude.
Yeah, whatever. And that'll be okay with me.
It's Jeff Bridges.
Yes, Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges,
It's
come
the
on.
dude.
Yeah, it's the
Go.
dude.
Yeah.
I mean-
And many movies.
Yeah.
He was in Fatal Attraction. Was he not in Fatal? No, he wasn't. That was Michael Douglas.
That was.
What's the
Oh
Glenn
my
Close movie
God.
where he was a murderer? Glenn Close.
Don't put me on the spot like
I
this.
don't
If
know.
we have not,
Somebody send that in, will you?
I don't know.
Yeah, send that in.
And maybe you'll get a prize.
Maybe you get a prize.
Okay, God, you are not going to help me at all.
Not helping you at all.
Oh.
ToddSparks.com, contact page, info@ToddSparks.com.
Is anybody wanting a
Glenn Close, Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges was the murderer. Glenn Close was the ugly broad who was the lawyer that nobody believed he
Okay,
would date Jeff Bridges.
first of all, Glenn Close.
Yeah,
has-
great actress.
Great actress, and she's actually
Dog ugly.
she's I
What now?
disagree.
What did I
Although
say?
when she plays
Sorry.
Cruella DeVille, yes,
Yeah.
I thought she looked good
What
in
was your
Guardians of the
favorite?
Galaxy.
What was your favorite commercial?
Okay, okay. Now I have.
I'll give you
couple.
mine.
Okay,
You go
I have
ahead.
a couple.
Go.
I love Mindy Kaling. So
Okay.
when she did the Invisible Mindy Kaling commercial,
Yeah, that was pretty
for
funny.
Nationwide. That was Nationwide, right? It was.
Beat the crap out of me.
I know. I just remember it was her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it was awesome. She tried to kiss Matt Damon. Oh, you can see me. It was perfect because I watch her Mindy Project TV show.
Gotcha.
So I loved that. I loved the Skittles arm wrestling commercial.
That was pretty funny.
Oh my gosh,
Cute,
the baby.
Cute, not funny.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah.
It was adorable because like the baby had like a big old.
See,
Everybody had a big
Chick
old one
commercials.
arm.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we
I
rule the
saw 'em.
world.
Yeah. See, mine was the Snickers.
Yeah.
I
with
love the Snickers commercial.
Machete. What's his
Yeah,
name?
Danny Trejo.
And who's the other guy that I love?
Steve Buscemi. Both
Oh,
of those guys were
they
hilarious.
did wonderful, and that was
Danny
perfect
Trejo
parts.
as Marsha.
Yes.
Marsha.
And then
Steve
Steve
Buscemi
as Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh,
Funny.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Never had a guitar lesson in my life, Dad.
And I liked the Lindsay Lohan commercial.
Yeah,
When she was in I thought that
and
was
I didn't get
cool.
to see that because I was bringing dinner, but you showed it to me on YouTube later.
Yeah.
I love the Bud Light's Real Pac-Man.
That was funny.
Oh, my
That was
God.
good. And I'm in on that.
And I'll tell you what,
I will do it.
that versus McDonald's where like you do a little dance or high five.
one
No,
of my-
no.
I didn't
You
like
let
it.
me play real life Pac-Man and I will take that over a milkshake or a Big Mac any day.
Yeah.
So I liked Liam Neeson's Clash of Clans Revenge commercial because where he's all like, he's playing on his little,
I saw it.
iPhone or whatever for the Clash
She's
of
actually doing it
Clans.
on the radio
I'm
right now,
trying to
ladies and gentlemen.
show you
She's
what
actually doing her thumbs like you folks can see it. She's blonde with big bosoms. I'll say it a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it's true though. But I can just picture Liam Neeson saying that, and come find out the person that just raided or destroyed his village or his clans is like some 12-year-old little boy. So he's gonna get revenge.
See, the way I feel about the Super Bowl this year, of course, with the commercials, but the game itself, you should appreciate it more now.
I
Because
do.
this was the first year you went to a professional football
I
game.
did, yes. I went to the Saints versus the Ravens, and I'm from Maryland. I've spent many a night, whiling out in Baltimore. So
That is.
I
That is.
I have a little bit of an urban side, so
Right.
I like the Ravens and I like the Saints because I like New Orleans. I have a appreciation for the music, the food, the history of New Orleans. You've given that to me, thank you. I
You're
give
welcome.
you your due credit. I
Thank
don't
you.
take it from you.
So we love New Orleans. We're over there because that's Gulf of Mexico, baby. On the
Woo!
Gulf of Mexico. And with this song, I got a song that was on my Gulf of Mexico album.
Of which I completely had backwards when I first heard this. And I was really looking forward to going to New Orleans because I honestly thought there was going to be a food parade.
There's a line in there called the Voo Carré. Walking around the Voo
I
Carré.
was expected
But
to
she
sample
thought it was
and
the food
buffet
parade.
so many different
It's
things
unbelievable,
of food.
ladies and gentlemen. But this is called Walking Around the Border of the Quarter. And if you're in around New Orleans, one of the most famous restaurants there is called the Acme Oyster House.
Woo!
And the Acme Oyster House, this song of mine is now the theme song for the Acme Oyster House in New Orleans, Louisiana, and points all over the country.
We love
So we
Acme.
hope you enjoy it. It's called Walking Around the Border of the Quarter. Goes like this. Love them sing.
Walking around on the border of the quarter, gonna have me a real good time. Smell that etouffee and that jambalaya cooking, man, it's gonna taste so fine. There's a brass band playing and the people there are swaying, gonna let the good times roll. Walking around the border of the quarter, man, it's gonna heal my soul. I can't stay away from the Bouquet, it calls to my heart. I leave by 10, it brings me back again, Mason Street to Old Rampart. It's the Houdat Nation, it's a celebration, cause them saints are marching in. I turned off the canal, believe me, pal, c'est la vie, let the party begin. Walking around the border of the quarter, made it to Frenchman Street. Yeah, the riffs are flying, that buzzbox are crying, are digging some funky beats. The pretty girls are singing and the revelers are ringing, good times are busting at the seams. Just a partying down on the border of the quarter, man, I love New Orleans. Yeah, walking around on the border of the border, gonna have me a real good time. Smell that etouffee and that jambalaya cooking, man, it's gonna taste so fine. There's a brass band playing and the people are swaying, gonna let the good times roll. I'm walking around on the border of the border, man, it's gonna heal my soul. Yes, I'm walking around on the border of the border, man, it's gonna heal my soul.
Walking around the border of the quarter. New Orleans, Louisiana. This is and where we're coming to you right now. This is Mardi Gras time, ladies and gentlemen. So it's coming up on Mardi Gras in about 2 weeks.
You know what I would like?
What?
I would like to see what other okay, if for one, if you're in New Orleans or you're going to the New Orleans area or you've been there and have pictures on your computer. I mean, who doesn't keep their pictures on their computer?
I don't know.
Find those pictures of you guys in your favorite places in New Orleans having a good time and send them to us on our contact page through toddsparks.com.
Yeah, that's a
And
great idea.
Send us an email. Or just shoot me an email, CHERI@toddsparks.com, Cheri
Cheri
at
spelled weird.
toddsparks.com, CHERI@toddsparks.com, and send me the pictures. And you know what? Maybe you're not in New Orleans, or maybe you didn't go to New Orleans. Maybe you're just in your hometowns and you just have an idea of what. Maybe you're in your backyard.
How do you party in paradise?
Maybe you're in
there
some
you
kind
go.
of maybe you're in some kind of redneck flotation device in your pool or something, you know? I mean,
Watch
if you consider it don't get offended.
Already
If
am.
you consider it paradise, no nudity. I don't want to open that and see that. No
Yeah, send the nudity.
no turtleneck stuff going on.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Just send us how you have paradise.
Yeah.
With you in it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
send us
Tell
your
who you are.
idea of
Yeah.
paradise.
We'll put you on our Facebook, our
if
Twitter.
and if you don't mind, don't send it if you don't want us to post it, or let us know if you don't want us to post it.
Yeah.
But we'll post it on Facebook and we'll post it on Twitter
yeah,
and all
some
that
we'll
good
keep
stuff.
to ourselves and some we'll share
That's
depending
right.
on how you want. We'll be like the photo developer people.
That's right. So the deal is, how do you get to paradise? How do you get to the Super Bowl?
A lot of times you got to take a plane.
You got to take a plane. Way to go, Rock&Roll Cheri.
I did
Finally,
something right
she
this
got
show.
a segue. So a couple of years ago here in Panama City Beach, we opened a new airport. It was like the first airport that had been built in the United States since 9/11 and all that kind of good stuff. So Southwest Airlines started flying in, and Southwest Airlines, I wrote a song for them because that's what I do. It's called Take Me There. And Southwest Airlines, I played it for them, and they liked it. So myself and my band, the Shrimp Boat Cowboys, got to play for the opening of the airport when Southwest Airlines came in. And, like, the CEO and all these people came in, and they heard the song, and they loved it. And it was their theme song on their blog for a while. And I want you guys to hear it. It's called Take Me There. This is off my Gulf of Mexico album. And then you got to get to paradise, so you might as well take me there.
Alarm clock rings, interrupts my dreams of surf, sun, and sand. Got to start my day and earn some pay and figure out my getaway plan. Outside it's cold, a nor'easter blows. I'm bundled up from head to toe. I need a vacation to a sunshine destination. Here I come, Gulf of Mexico. I've got to get there and forget all my cares, so I can feel that Gulf breeze, see those palm trees. Man, I'll pay your fare. Just let me ride, so I can be at seaside and watch the dolphins play in a tropical bay. Man, I've got to get there. So on my break, I plan my escape. I book a non-stop Florida flight. Sandy beaches in my reach. I'm gonna grab it and change my life. I've got to get there and forget all my cares, so I can see that white sand, hear the steel drum band. I'll get there, I swear. Won't you let me ride, so I can be at seaside and watch the dolphins play in a tropical bay. I've got to get there. Come on, man, take me there now. So I I can feel that Gulf breeze or see those palm trees. I'll pay your fare. Won't you let me ride so I can be at seaside and watch the dolphins play in a tropical bay? I've got to get there. Yes, I've got to get there. Won't you take me there?
It's a party in paradise all over the place, isn't it, Rock&Roll Cheri?
Yeah.
From we got Super Bowl. We're still talking about the Super Bowl. We're in the middle of Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is 2 weeks away as we record this song. We're on Monday. Of course, Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday. So we're 2 weeks from that. It's all over the place. It's good times. And understand it's sunshiny in the Keys.
Woo!
Those people.
It was raining here today.
Raining here today. Got
You
a little
know
chilly,
what?
too.
That's not always so bad if it's
We
rainy.
got to have rain
Yeah.
to appreciate the sunshine
That's
days.
not what I was going to say.
Just to appreciate the sunshine days,
wasn't
you have to
gonna-
have a little rain
I
and to
wasn't,
get a rainbow.
I wasn't going to take it to that redonkulous level, but okay. I'm glad
So,
that someone did.
speaking of that, speaking of redonkulous level,
Redonkulous level
we watched the Super Bowl. We've talked about the Super Bowl. We've talked
Yes.
about the commercials.
that we've loved.
Now we're going to talk about the ones we hate.
Oh, I have a I have a list.
I have two that come to mind. Okay, go ahead. You
okay.
start.
All right. Kim Kardashian.
Kim Kardashian. I
Is
did not hate that commercial. I just thought it was nothing. Nothing
I'm
to
not
it.
going to say hate, but it was pointless. Absolutely pointless.
Kind
It
of like her
was-
career. Boom! Didn't say it. I love the Kim Kardashian. Naked as a jaybird walking around.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, just talking about partying in paradise.
Oh my God. Okay. Then the one. Now I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
say this one that I did hate.
Yeah.
That Make Safe Happen. Talking about
was?
the little boy that died.
Oh man, talking about a downer, man.
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean, I
thing.
know that
You
needs
want to
to be
raise
that-
awareness. You want to raise
Right.
awareness.
You need
and
to
then-
have the conversation.
in what better time? But don't mislead like
Do it
that.
on the Oprah show.
I mean, that's a little bit too much shock and awe.
That's right.
there.
I know. I couldn't agree
I mean,
more.
we're having celebratory
Yeah,
times.
we're having chicken
and-
wings, for goodness
yeah,
sake.
and then all of a sudden you
And you
and then
hold
you
that wing
drop
and yeah.
this, you know, well, he doesn't get to do this because guess what? He died and you
Oh.
ran him over. Great.
Yeah.
So,
Downer,
yeah,
downer,
Did
downer,
not like
downer.
that.
See,
Another one. Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No.
No.
Go ahead.
I didn't like the avocados from Mexico.
I did not
Oh
either.
my Lord!
And I love polar bears. Did not like that one.
Ridiculous.
Stupid. You're not Dave Chappelle. You cannot pull off a draft. Don't try it.
That's right. You're not
Boom.
Dave Chappelle.
That's right.
That's right.
Rick James. No, I'm just kidding.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Did you dislike another one strongly?
it's the McDonald's thing.
Yeah.
I just don't. I think to pay for it with a high five or whatever, and that
Yeah.
ridiculous
Well,
thing.
and my point was, what if it was like, what if they wanted you to call somebody right then and there, and then, oh, wait a minute, I'm adopted, and it was a closed adoption, and I never got to know my real mom. I mean, you can
yeah,
take
you call
it to
your
the,
mother. Yeah.
take it to
and,
the next
and of
level.
course you would.
I would.
but, yeah.
I would take mine to the next level
Right.
and be like, well, what if this? Just don't say that. So, maybe dance a little, or whatever.
So when you come to the beach,
oh,
Panama.
wait, there
you
were
come-
others I didn't like.
Well, we'll get to them.
Oh,
but
okay.
we have to pay for this thing somehow.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And we ain't. But the deal. See, when you move to the beach and you move to a paradise, the deal is when you come here, you're happy. You may have your best spouse with you.
Best spouse? Is
Yeah,
there a
whatever.
worse spouse that you
Oh,
keep on the side too?
No, but there's worse spouses. But the deal is when you move to paradise, whether it be the mountains or the beach or
Family
whatever,
visitation and friend
people
visitation
will
ensue.
come.
Yeah.
People will come to visit.
Whether you
people,
want them to or
Family,
not.
friends, people you haven't seen since high
That's
school.
like if you
people
win the
will come to visit.
lottery. If you win the lottery,
Yeah.
everyone comes out of the
Well,
woodwork.
that's right. But so the deal is, it's fine if they come. They come for a couple of days. They come for maybe a week, and then they leave. They go back home.
Yes.
The problem is if somebody comes and stays.
You have a problem like that.
I have that problem.
It
I
is
have
a
a cousin.
big problem like that.
I have a cousin named Buford who came. And Buford has gotten kind of popular because our sponsor is the Wicked Will and Pineapple Willie's on Panama City Beach. Two great restaurants, clubs, entertainment stuff. That's where I got my start on Panama City Beach, was Pineapple Willie's. And now Mr. Pineapple Willie has opened another restaurant called the Wicked Will. It has a motorcycle theme to it. and they serve fried chicken. And my cousin Buford Calhoun is now the spokesperson for the Wicked Will. And thank you, Mr. Pineapple Willie, for helping sponsor our show a little bit. And this is my cousin Buford's commercial.
Hey, I'm Buford Calhoun. I'm on TV. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all about this wicked good Wicked Will chicken. People ask me all the time, I say, Buford, tell me something. What makes that Wicked Will chicken taste so good? Well, I'm going to tell you. Tea. Tea is for some tender, fresh chicken. Hell, we show our chickens some love. At the Wicked Will, we take all these tasty spices and these fresh herbs and put it all over our chicken. Sleep. We take special care of our chicken right here at the Wicked Will. We use cottonseed oil for a light, flavorful taste when we fry up that chicken. TLC, that's a secret to that wicked good chicken right here at the Wicked Will. I'm Cousin Buford, y'all come see us now.
Brewing up some coffee, brewing up some tea, brewing up a party where the babe meets the sea. Oysters on the half shell, a lover's delight, a pearl of wisdom in every bite. Fresh fish for filet daily, they were swimming the day before. Bygone pictures are on the wall, boys and girls on the bathroom door. We got shrimp and grits for breakfast with the homemade big preserves. The shucker's done come and hung over again. I swear that boy is getting on my last nerve. For lunch it's the oyster po' boys. We got the gumbo and the boiling pots. Yes, love crab cakes, sandwiches. Man, that is the spot. Wash it down with a cold sweet tea. Some souls like a beer. We got tourists hang around for 2 or 3 while locals have to rush on out of here. Said y'all come on in, everybody's welcome. Our sweet hostess will find you a seat. We ain't at all fancy, but we'll get you something good to eat. We open early for breakfast. You get 3 good squares a day. Where the river meets the ocean, welcome to the Paradise Cafe. Reservations, you can't fax, text, or email. The lines form early, they go past our little wishing well. Our menu is on a chalkboard, grilled grouper and snapper fried light, hush puppies and some good coleslaw, fried shrimp for the little tykes. Seems we're busy most every night. Thank the Lord our business is strong. Serving good food to good folks. That's why we've been open so long. Y'all come on in, everybody's welcome. Our sweet hostess will find you a seat. We ain't at all fancy, but we'll fix you something good to eat. We open early for breakfast, 3 good squares a day. said, y'all come on in. Everybody's welcome with the Paradise Cafe. Yes, where the river meets the ocean with the Paradise Cafe.
I'm getting hungry. That's the Paradise
Ah, I
Cafe.
love the Paradise
You got to come out of
Cafe.
Buford and give you something positive with the food.
We've
My
scared
cousin
you.
Buford, yeah.
We've scared you.
And
in
cousin Buford comes on the radio show. If you haven't heard the radio show before, cousin Buford will come on from time to time, and
His picture's on the website.
his picture is on our Party in Paradise website.
Partyinparadise.com.
Yeah,
Yep.
partyinparadise.com. This website for the radio
It's
show.
a
You can see
scary
Buford.
picture.
And yeah, Buford comes around to my shows occasionally, and he will talk. And what I do in my shows, I'll play a little music, and especially my solo shows, do a lot of comedy, and we'll introduce various characters during the show, and we'll sing along, and we try to get the characters involved, and try to get
He's a
everybody.
beloved character.
By some,
But those that don't, you know what?
they're haters. Don't be a hater.
Don't have that haterade.
Oh man, I like that.
What flavor haterade you drink this morning? Knock
So,
it off.
So you were satisfied with the Super Bowl commercials
I was,
for the most part?
for the most part, yes. And I really liked the fact that, now, yes, there were some I disliked. There were some that I absolutely loved. They were adorable. And then there were some that had a very, very positive message. Because
there were a lot of children in these. Did you notice that?
Yes, I did notice that.
And there was one you may not have seen they cut, but it was a little child sitting there with his father, and the little child said, "Dad, how do you win a Super Bowl without cheating?" And the dad looked at him and said, "I don't know, son. We're Patriots fans. But I don't know. I don't know."
You're only saying that because you were rooting for the Seahawks and y'all got it handed. No, it was a good game. I'm not even going to say
it was a great game.
Yeah, I wouldn't hand it to you, but I mean,
Yeah. Good
it was a
grief.
good game. Whatever, but that's a whatever.
Man, that's not right.
I don't even have it.
Just because you like Tom Brady, oh, Mr. Dreamy Eyes.
Well, I keep getting them mixed up
With who?
with Drew Brees and Tim Tebow. It could
She's
it
blonde,
could
ladies
be
and
any
gentlemen.
quarterback. I don't know who
but
they
not Bill
are.
Belichick. You were asking me, who's that guy with a hoodie?
I was like, God, could they? I mean, if he is the what is it? What do you call him? The manager, the coach? If he is the head coach,
He's the
look at your
manager.
face right now.
Man,
I'm like, if you are the head coach
yeah,
of the New England Patriots,
right.
like you couldn't afford, or someone wouldn't just give
It's
you
just what he does.
a newer
It's
hoodie.
what he wears.
I mean, and a hat, a cap.
I've
to
already
put
told
on.
you this.
I hear you, and my claim is still the same. I understand, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other guy looked much more attractively dressed and attractive because he had it.
Pete Carroll is the
together.
coach of the Seahawks.
I don't you're not speaking English to me right now.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
So the commercials.
okay, commercials.
And you wanted to talk about
Okay.
rock and roll. This is what
I
she
get-
wanted to talk about as we go through the show. She
Oh.
wanted to talk about the commercials that made a difference, right? Or something
Yeah,
like
but okay.
that.
First of all, don't say it sarcastically because they actually did make a difference, and I really
Sarcastically.
Are you done?
Practically.
You're
yeah,
making
go
me
ahead.
grumpy.
What's new?
All right. There were a couple commercials that I thought really had a strong positive impact.
Mm-hmm.
And one is that, believe it or not, and this is both on the men's side but more
And
so
on the ladies'
on
side?
the women's side,
Okay.
is
'Cause
domestic.
ladies watch it.
Well, yes. But no, well, I mean, it was almost, it sounded like a Pizza Hut commercial or some kind of pizza ordering commercial, but it was 911.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
it was basically,
Oh, yeah.
trying to figure out a
yeah.
safe
The abuse thing.
yes,
Yeah.
to stop domestic violence. And it happens on both sides.
That's right.
Men are abused, and really men more often go unreported
Right. And
because they don't want to report it.
I think they pay for it in Vegas.
Are you okay, moving on. So so I really liked that commercial because it showed that, you know what, there is an alternative. There's still a way to reach out and get help. Moving on.
That's
then
right.
the second one
and it's important, but it's just, come on, man. This is the Super Bowl.
I know.
And it's important. I know,
okay. But you know what?
What?
More. I mean, now it would have been great to also put it in during like one of the new episodes of The Walking Dead because everyone would tune into it. But so just
no,
saying,
that's The Walking
and
Dead.
the advertising there is cheaper, I think. For now.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Another one I really liked was that from Always, it was the hashtag like a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you say these things like, oh, you throw like a girl, or you hit like a girl, you run like a girl, they don't realize it, but that's almost like the same thing as like, oh, well, that's gay. It's a negative thing to say. Being gay is not a bad thing, and being a girl is not a bad thing. They're not bad words.
Mm-hmm.
I went there.
Well, I grew up
I know.
playing sports.
I know.
And
girls weren't allowed, or,
well,
hey,
no,
why don't you just stand on the side and cheer?
That's right. And
I know.
I mean, that's
But it's not like that anymore, so this kind of brought awareness to that.
okay.
Just leave it alone. Then the other one I really liked, I'm a teacher.
Right.
And so I work with middle school and high school kids. And so there's a lot of bullying and things like that that's raised awareness to. And
Right.
cyberbullying is a really big one.
That's
You don't know
correct.
how many times I have, you hear or see or hear of kids that have been bullied over the internet or Facebook, being told that no one loves you, no one likes you, if you didn't exist.
I've heard that. It's
Yeah,
awful. Yeah.
yeah. So Coca-Cola now at first I didn't really understand it, and it kind of was like, oh, that's so cheesy and stupid. But then wait, then they followed up with after the fact that Coca-Cola, if you see a negative post that's like cyberbullying and you report it to Coca-Cola through some kind of hashtag, I'll find out and I will make it known.
Okay.
But they will actually respond to that negative post and turn it into a positive. So they
Well,
actually
good.
have a team of people that are willing to take the time to do that, because it's such a positive, important message that shines a light on an important issue.
I know, but it's the Super Bowl. I just wish it hadn't got so preachy. Maybe we could have done that with comedy. I know it's tough, but you
Well,
can
but-
make the same impact with comedy. Maybe.
No one loves you. You should just kill yourself. You won't be missed.
Psych.
Psych. Yeah. Psych. Group hug. Woo. Selfie with the team. No.
I don't know.
Yeah. It doesn't quite. That doesn't have the same effect.
Well, I'm not saying that, but
But you know what? I'll take
What?
that over the toenail fungus commercial any day.
there you go. Didn't like that one either.
I was trying to take a big bite of food. I did not need to see a toenail.
Big bite of food.
Speaking of important messages,
Yeah. What about it?
really? You're just not going to help me out at all on this episode.
She's trying to segue me into another song, ladies. And I have a song that I wrote. It's on my Party in Paradise album.
Because it needed to be said.
Well, I had to say it because in 2010 we
And
had
it's not funny,
the
but
oil spill,
I'm laughing because you're not helping
and
me at
I
all.
wrote a song about the oil spill, kind of how it's our neck of the woods. It's
It impacted lives.
impacted a lot of lives. The oil spill did, and it's also taken away fishing. And as guys quit fishing and living off the land, for environmental concerns, what do you do? What does the working man do? And that's what this song was about. It's called The Salt.
I love this song. I love the chorus of this song. It's absolutely amazing.
Hope you enjoy it. There's a boy I know, he draws real slow. Definitely one of a kind. Made his life on the salt, eating and selling what it caught. Paid few people any mind. Started at 3 at his papa's knee, sweeping trash out of the shrimp net. Got his first shark at 7, driving the boat by 11. Never owed no man any debt. Never heard of catch and release. It was only catch and eat. The ocean was his grocery store, with mama's garden out back and grandpa's watermelon patch. He never even knew he was poor. Then one day a fella in a tie and this lady came driving by in a car that said DEP. He
was catching fish out of season, and they said that was the reason. They put him out of business, put him on relief. So the story goes, another that she blows. Jonah getting swallowed by a whale. Happens every day, Gulf Coast, USA. Road by road to jail. Time to begin again. So he hit I-10, broke down in Loxley, Alabama. He stuck out his thumb, the trucker let him ride his run. Dropped him off in Homer, Louisiana. Got a job on the rig, and man, the money was big. Able to send some back home. Did what he was taught, he was living out on the song. Didn't make him feel so all alone. And then one night, when the stars shone bright, it all came tumbling down. The world was shaking, 'cause the rig was breaking. Before he knew it, it damn near drowned. He saw black all around and heard horrible sounds. And the world moved so slow. Men had died right there by his side. They're killing the Gulf of Mexico. So the story goes, another day she blows. Jonah getting swallowed by a whale. Happens every day, Gulf Coast, USA. Broke by a road to jail. So he caught a greyhound back to his hometown. Picked up the pieces and moved along, expecting a big check from the oil company rig, at least enough to get established on. A man behind the desk said he would do his best to get him all the money he was due. But when he looked online, the link said he was declined. What's an honest boy to do? So in a single wide, he went to the dark side. Man's got to make a living somehow, cooking chemicals in a can, then selling it to the man. Cash on delivery, no questions asked. And one day the kitchen blew up, and then the jig was up. Somebody done called 911. He just wanted to live on the salt, eating what he called a simple life come undone. So the story goes, another day she blows. Jonah getting swallowed by a whale. Happens every day.
All right, enough of that serious stuff. Now let's talk about Katy Perry.
Now we're getting real serious.
Not serious.
I gotta tell you.
What?
I mean, kudos to her because
Halftime show.
halftime show, yes. I love the people with the little glow balls. I loved all of the background scenes, the movable dance floor, the chess pieces, all of her other outfit changes. The fact that Misdemeanor Elliott came out there and performed as well.
Right.
But she almost had a bigger part than Katy Perry did.
Right.
And then I love the fact that, I mean, everybody was hyping it up that Katy was going to diss Taylor Swift.
Right.
But she didn't. She left it alone and took the higher road.
Okay.
So kudos.
I'll give you my positives.
Okay.
My positives are, as a Jimmy Buffett fan, a trop rocker, they had two sharks on there with
Yeah.
her. So you had fins to the left and fins to the right.
Oh my gosh. And they were dancing.
And they were dancing.
They were
And she was the only chick in town. She was the only girl in town. So they did the Finn song, threw a little Jimmy Buffett action in there. The Super Bowl game was great. The halftime was fine.
Kudos to both teams. They did a great job.
It was fantastic. So, folks, thank you so much for listening to our show, Party in Paradise. We come to you every week. We're all over the dial. We're all over the world. Please look us up. We have on our partyinparadise.com the stations that
air the
show
and that air
the
your
times.
songs in the times.
And the times.
And we've got to add more.
We're going to add more because we've
more.
got new stations this week.
Beach Life Radio.
Thank you. We said it in unison.
Yay.
Beach Life Radio. Thank you so much for adding us. And Beachfront Radio. You guys are the bomb. Thank you so much for adding us. We're going to take you out with the theme song to my Gulf of Mexico album. We're going to country rock it a little bit. Country trap rock. Here it comes, Gulf of Mexico. We'll see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. For Rock&Roll Cheri, I'm Todd Sparks.
Woo!
Take it easy.
Got a gig on the Gulf Coast. Pay some bread better than most. Thought I'd try my time in Panama City. Traveled around for several years, through paying proposals and a few hundred beers. Now I'm ready to rock, where the girls are so pretty. I found where I want to stay. I'm just a country boy that just wants to play and play. I paid my dues, I'm ready to roll. I hope you understand. It's the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico. Play the gig when the sun goes down. Take the stage, make my world go round. It's swing time, I'm ready to go. String bikinis and bending strings. Jimmy Buffett, the crowd's all sing. Well, we'll take our time, but we won't go slow. I found where I want to stay. I'm a country boy that just wants to play and play. I paid my dues, I'm ready to roll. I hope you understand. It's the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico. I hope you understand. It's the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico.
Thanks for joining us this week right here on Shrimp Boat Radio. I hope you had a great time with Todd. I know I did. We'll catch you next time as we continue this Party in Paradise.